or Lawrence Taylor?
Lawrence Taylor, no doubt. Lawrence coming off the edge, so he probably just hit you with like swapping at the ball or something like that. Ray, go knock your ass out.
Bill Romanowski.
Now connected to Nicholas's iPhone.
Oh yeah.
I never got.
Fuck this.
What are you connected to my shit for?
Yep.
When you did that?
I don't know. Just popped on connection. Now my music,
lying.
my music just go come on right now. Just
don't do that. I'm broadcasting.
They can't hear you, dickhead.
Looking at tonight's matchup, both front courts are outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big man in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. They've got Stephen Curry. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Ja. Oh!
He went way up. Goodness. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And here's Memphis, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Pass to Durant, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's King. Outside Morant. On the clock. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's Westbrook. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Ja Morant picks one up.
You know, intensity is what makes Russell Westbrook so special. He's relentless, and it's difficult for even great players to keep up with him.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
He takes it in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Here's Jay. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Just 4 to shoot. Durant for 3. Pass to Jay. Durant with it. Here's Jay. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Here's King. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Can't connect from 14. And it's the Celtics ball. They trail by 1. To the wing on the left. Here's Jordan. The shot no good. Now Memphis.
Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Now, look at Memphis' starting group. They've got Abdul-Jabbar, Ja Morant. He's out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's King, and it's Curry in at the shooting guard. And they double up Giannis, and he goes in for the dunk.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
First team foul. Jordan against Morant, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. Second team foul. Here's Jay. A crossover, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Here's Boston now. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Shot to stop the run, and Giannis will weigh it in.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Boston leading by 4. Now, Jordan. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, catching the defender there off balance. Jordan with the great strength to convert through contact. Let's see what he can do there at the line.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston? On the free throw, no good.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Here's Jay. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And, Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
And the Grizzlies with possession here after the basket by Boston.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And a new group in for the Celtics. LeBron, he's checked in for Durant. Bryant comes in for Michael Jordan. James Harden, he's checked in for Jay. And Allen Iverson subbed in for Russell Westbrook. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. LeBron, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kobe comes in for John Morant. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Stephen Curry. And Iverson's subbed in for King. And here is Iverson after the three-pointer from Allen Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Kobe with it, picked up by Bryant. Bryant against Bryant. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Kobe kicks to McGrady. Here's Iverson. Back to McGrady. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Iverson.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And the jam by Harden.
And they have owned the paint so far. And the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend. And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Iverson against Iverson. Fires for three. That one doesn't go. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. The tray. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So on the floor for Memphis, LeBron James is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Allen Iverson. And there's Bryant, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Kevin Durant's checked in for James, and Jay subbed in for Kobe. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Well, the shot's good from Jordan.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Curry with him. He's picked up by Jordan. Back to Curry. Deep. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Memphis moving it around. Here's Bryant. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Kobe's got his first points of the night.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
And he makes that one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Jay. Sinks that one from the post. Jay's got 5 points in the quarter.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does. Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Here's Jay. Bryant defending.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot. You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Jay. Nice D by Kobe. And so Curry will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 4. Giannis with it. Westbrook picks him up. And that one's good by Giannis.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Kicks it out to Jordan. And a miss there on the triple.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Curry. He has 7. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
On the wing, Bryant. Defended by Shaq. Shaq against Bryant. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Curry with the 3. No good that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, it's Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group. James checked in for O'Neal. Carter comes in for Jordan. Kobe's checked in for Jay. And James Harden subbed in for Russell Westbrook. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Morant, he's checked in for James. And King subbed in for Kobe.
Memphis ball.
.119 left here in the second. Here's Curry with the three. A rebound by Carter.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Stolen by Harden.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
LeBron James.
He hits the second from the line. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Antetokounmpo dishes to Morant. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Grizzlies ball.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Curry passes to Giannis. Fires the three. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Curry's got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis.
This is Pete Curry shooting with real confidence off the catch. It's what helps get him going.
Harden scanning the floor. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Memphis ball.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
King, the pass to Giannis. From outside the arc. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Grizzlies lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Russell Westbrook out there with Jay. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's KD in at the power forward position. That's the Boston 5. And he's good on the 3-ball. Durant's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Celtics.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Here's King, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
And it's sent back by O'Neal. Morant with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Westbrook. He can't hit that time. Curry with some nice D. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Morant. Three-pointer. Rebound Boston. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his third foul of the game. Some changes for Memphis. James checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Kobe is subbed in for Curry. Westbrook passes to Jay. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window.
And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Westbrook with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. It's up a 3. And they recover it. Here's the 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Durant's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Boston. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's King, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
James checked in for the Celtics. Iverson comes in for Russell Westbrook. Allen Iverson is checked in for the Grizzlies.
Allen taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. To Bryant. Now James. Memphis moving that ball around. Iverson no good. Abdul-Jabbar passes to King. The Grizzlies with another miss. Celtics leading by 6. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Vince Carter is checked in for Jordan. And Kobe is subbed in for Jay. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Tracy McGrady's checked in for King.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Bryant looking over the floor. Back to LeBron. The kick out to Bryant. And the pass to Iverson. Takes a 3. And James pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Carter. LeBron trying to free himself up. And it's Carter missing.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Timeout call, the Celtics. And a new group in for the Celtics. Durant's checked in for LeBron. Jordan comes in for Carter. Jay's checked in for Bryant. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Iverson. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Antetokounmpo's checked in for LeBron. Morant comes in for Bryant. Curry's checked in for McGrady. And King subbed in for Iverson. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Jay. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Morant against Westbrook. Launches a 3. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from King. King's got 5 points in the quarter. Westbrook passes to KD. Again, the miss by the Celtics. King outside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for Memphis. A 2-point game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Shot's good by Durant.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
King, the pass to Curry. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Celtics. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Boston leading by 3. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Antetokounmpo. Iverson is out there with Irving. Then there's Kobe. And it's James in at the 5. Ron right side. Harden against Iverson. Lock at 6. Harden's shot is good.
Making the difficult look easy. That's what James Harden does. Taking contact, making the basket.
Iverson outside. Shoots the 3. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Bryant's got his 4th assist with them.